I think Gage.
Oh. I'm here.
Gage, what's going on?
Is anyone in your room right now?
No, sorry, I had a drill meet thing today. Oh,
Were you on the push?
I might have been. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just tired. I can still do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be real. I just woke up. I'm gonna be real. I still do this though. I have a Coke. And it has caffeine in it.
Okay.
I drank like 3.
Oh yeah, you're not on your phone right now, are you? Where are you?
No, can't.
Huh?
No, I'm on my PC.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
can't hear you.
No.
Okay, so I want to start this episode off with, firstly, how are you two today?
Dude, I'm fucking sleepy, man.
I'm on that good kush.
I'm on that good cushion now.
Cool. So, anything
Like
interesting?
you started the recording now, right?
No,
Like,
it's been going on for 7 minutes.
What? You glitched out. I didn't hear you.
It's been going on for 7.5 minutes.
Oh shit! You've been recording the entire time. Oh,
Yes.
what the fuck.
As soon as I joined this call.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm here now, so do it.
So,
How next do we got?
huh?
No.
Fucking God.
Whatever. Okay, anything recently happening lately?
The Taylor Swift using like the F-22 to like go to like pick up her phone on like the other side of the couch.
Literally.
I meant with you two. Anything interesting happening lately with you two?
No, I mean
No,
I
not
would
really.
say, but it doesn't really work for the podcast. We'll know the hell I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I mean, I went to like a playground earlier.
Yeah, Mason, you told me that you were late because you were in a hot tub.
Yeah.
So how was that?
It was hot. Yeah.
Cool.
The tub was hot.
And there was like snow around it and shit.
Did you get frostbite?
Guys,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so tempted to just fall out of my chair and say I tripped. Because I'm on like a wood floor, and I'm like upstairs, so it would like sound just like a bunch of crashing.
Okay,
It would
so
sound like a grandma falling down the stairs, but it wouldn't.
all right, so that to like really start off here, my researcher Blayden, who brought some stuff up to me to talk about here.
Oh, let's go.
So
we have a researcher, dude. This is like
I
a
have a
shitty
researcher.
YouTube Discord podcast. Why
It's
are we going
my
so deep
podcast.
into this?
I have a
We got
researcher.
researchers, bro. We're like CNN.
Okay, but look, he showed me some stuff the other day to talk about here, and so apparently, recently, some internet providers like Spectrum or something. So recently,
yeah.
internet providers have been down across America, and like different providers are being down in the same areas, and some people are thinking that it's a Chinese cyber attack, which
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
it's not like completely far fetched, right? But
I mean, yeah, it's not like the most like far-fetched thing, but at the same time, it sounds really goofy.
yeah,
It's like a South Park episode.
Yeah, for real.
It's
That's
plausible,
why T-Mobile is low-key better than AT&T.
So okay, so what I'm excuse me. So from what I'm looking at here, it's like Eastern Texas, the shaft of Florida, I guess, Southern California,
Oh, I like the shaft.
like
As soon as I said
Eastern.
East, I thought you were gonna say like Eastern, like Ukraine or something.
No, like Eastern Pennsylvania,
Gaza.
and some bits
Eastern
in
Hamas.
Gaza.
Indiana, and some bits in Nebraska, but it's roughly the same areas across different providers.
Yeah.
But that could also be due to a bunch of other reasons, stuff happening in the area. just actual shortages. I don't know, but it is possible it is a Chinese cyber attack.
Hear me out. Y'all know what solar flares are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mason, you know what a solar flare is?
Solar fire, huh?
Flare.
Flare. Oh yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm like
the
playing a game
sun.
right now.
Yeah, the sun basically just like spits out a piece of itself.
So what
How
the
does it
fuck
even
did
do that?
Superman do to the sun, bro?
No, hear me out. Okay, let me cook here. So now the sun like spit out a piece of itself somewhere, and it's like fucked up a satellite or two.
Damn, that's wild. Isn't the sun like 93 million miles away? How the fuck did it manage to do that?
Bro, Your Honor, how can the Earth be warm? Like we're so far away.
Your Honor, how does temperature change? It's the same sun.
Yo, if drunk driving is illegal, why do cars got cup holders?
How come it's dark in space? Like the sun is literally right there.
For
Yeah.
real.
Like, bro, why don't we have the
Bro,
sun at nighttime when we actually need it?
like, bro, why would we have this? Bro, why would we have this? Why would we have space on dark mode, bro? Like, we can't see anything out there.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay. So back to this. He also showed me
Yeah.
something pretty recent. This was this was February 20. Okay, so this was literally yesterday. This was published. So supposedly China launched a military satellite towards
On base.
so okay. So China recently launched a military satellite towards
Yeah.
what they call the geostationary orbit, which is where satellites usually orbit. But
Yeah.
so it's
I'm
extremely
just saying we should let them
secretive. Like a
cook.
lot of
We
the
should
facts
not do
and
anything
details
and
about
let
it
them.
are kept secret. But since this happened incredibly recently, and there have been those outages with some Wi-Fi service providers, it could be connected, like I said earlier, but it's kind of unlikely. But it is a possibility.
Yeah. Honestly, like, what if this is? What if it was like a? Wait. Okay. Did y'all hear about another balloon being in like Western U.S. airspace again?
I did not hear of another balloon.
Dude,
No, I didn't hear about
another
another spy balloon
dude.
either.
CBS. No, dude. CBS did it. They did like a coverage on it. It was like another balloon that was like intercepted.
Hmm.
I can pull it up. I can pull it up. Let me cook.
Dog,
Let me
what the
cook.
fuck is like what? Why is China doing all this shit, bro? What's up with China?
Bro, dude. Mao Zedong needs to like chill out.
Yeah, for real. Can Xi Jinping like just like do some kush or some shit and just like chill? He should like do some like fentanyl type shit. He'll be super relaxed after that.
God, guys, 10,000 likes and we'll give Xi Jinping fentanyl. Bro, he gets it straight from the source, bro.
Giving Xi Jinping fentanyl at 3 a.m. gone wrong. The Chinese military nuked the United States.
Yeah, that's it. Another balloon was detected here. I'm gonna send y'all the link. This could totally be fake since it is CBS, but y'all should. But like, just take it with a grain of salt. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I'll have a look at this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna upload it to
Oh, I'll have a look
Newsfeed.
now. I was playing fucking zombies. I'm
You're
literally
playing
playing
zombies
zombies
after
right now.
nukes?
Not even joking.
You're playing zombies?
Nah, bro, I'm playing fucking Metal Gear Solid.
Are you actually?
I'm actually playing zombies, yeah.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I just sent the link. Okay, hear me out on this. Hear me out on this.
Alright.
Okay, I just want to say this. The Mao Zedong joke was like the worst joke I've ever made. But since I'm so tired, or I'm not tired, okay? Here's what happened though. So, to anyone like outside like the podcast, or like anyone outside like the friend group, you won't know what the hell I'm talking about. Basically, we had a competition today, and it literally went from like 6 in the morning to 4. And when I got home, like I went to my mom's house, and then I slept, and then I wake up at like 8:30, and I see a couple texts. I'm thinking like, oh shit, I missed the podcast. And I see texts, and it's like 8:20. It's like 8:30 something, and I'm being told, yeah, bro, you gonna join? Question mark. I didn't like panic because I already had like my setup, but the setup is like horrific right now. It's a dresser.
Yo, you want
a
to set up like on
Dude,
Discord? Like,
let me nah. Okay, here. I'm gonna
show
describe
us set
it
up.
to you.
Show us set up. We want to see it.
Yeah, I know, but the viewers, the people watching, are gonna like the description is really funny. Okay, so it is a dresser. So my computer is currently on a dresser. I am in a grandma rocking chair with a pillow behind my back because the back support on the chair is horrific because it's like two like very thin pieces of like wood that like just dig into my back. And I'm
Yeah.
currently like 1 foot away from my computer.
Anything else?
No, but the setup is horrific right now. It's really good, but it's
Okay,
horrific.
so where is the computer?
It's on a dresser.
So it's your computer is on top of the
That's like a
dresser,
foot away from you.
and the monitor is on top of the dresser too.
There is no monitor. It's a laptop,
Oh, it's a
remember?
laptop. Okay,
Ooh.
Yeah.
a laptop.
But okay, let me
Oh,
say
that
this as
makes more
well.
sense.
I'm gonna say this as well. For the viewers, a couple months ago, I accidentally shot my screen with an airsoft gun. Like not like I didn't shoot like directly, but like upper left hand corner. So and now there's just like a long streak with like a couple black holes just like here and there. And I
I'm
cannot
pretty
see
sure,
the upper left corner. Like it is completely gone.
pretty sure you showed me that one time when I came over.
Oh yeah, it's horrific. And then for Christmas break, I went to family. When on the plane, TSA messed up my screen. Since then, the black hole has gotten better, but still, fuck
The
TSA.
black hole.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay, I just want to say this.
Wait, is that the
I'm
thing for Fortnite?
Thing for Fortnite. Okay. I just want to say this. I'm currently throwing up gang signs on the TSA. So TSA, square up, I guess. I will fight you.
Yo,
I'm not
gang
like in
signs. Yo,
court.
are you a blood or crip?
Crib.
Crip?
No,
Which side? Like West Side Crip or like?
West Side Crib. I have like no gang affiliation at all. I'm like I'm like a white like white skinny teenager, dude, in like the suburbs.
Same. None of us have any gang affiliation. We're like white suburban teenage boys.
Homie, if we were actually in the hood, we would last like 2 seconds and we'd be like naked and like in a ditch in like 3 minutes.
Literally.
Dude, we would have been jumped dude, they would have been like chaining us, bro. Dude, they would have been training us, bro. Alright. That's all I got though.
Training, just like I'm training these zombies right now.
Bro.
Yo,
Okay.
yo, Mason, what map are you on?
I'm back to
Kino.
Mason.
Kino. All right.
Okay.
Did you get on zombies? Because earlier I was joking around that I should put in the background just a loading screen for Kino.
Okay.
No,
Hold
what you
on.
should do is that, like I said earlier, the one scene where you choose to shoot Raul Menendez or the other dude, just have that one scene on loop, and that's our entire podcast.
Should I just make my profile pic Saddam Hussein?
Yeah, you should do that.
Hold on, it's
We
really
should
funny for
all
the
have
viewers.
dictators as our profiles.
I call Castro.
Wait, hold on. Should I get a picture of Saddam Hussein or the picture like of Saddam Hussein when he's like being hanged?
When he's being hanged, absolutely.
Yeah.
I call Castro. All right.
Dude, the second thing that came up, I
I
looked
call
up
Hitler.
Saddam
No,
Hussein.
I'm joking.
Fuck, no, you cannot do that.
I'm
Hold on,
joking, bro.
where's the one where he's dead? I just seen the
No,
one where
I
they're like
called
putting
dibs
it.
on Idi Amin.
Mason, go with Lennon.
I was
Go with
thinking
the
Idi
one.
Amin, but all right.
Or I'm going with Castro.
Oh my
Right?
god. Okay, guys, I'm not finding any pic. Oh my god, dude, his last moments were rough. Dude, he looks like a homeless man. Jesus. Sure, like, dude, like he let himself go. I know, like he
Actually,
killed
no,
himself and all, but he
I'm gonna do Kim Il Sung.
Kim Il. Okay, I just want to say this: he did not kill himself. I don't know why I said that, but he did not kill himself, but he was tried and hanged. But I don't know why the only picture they're showing of him when he's being hanged is then just like putting the rope around his neck. Like where's the actual one? Read it.
Space on.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna abandon the bit. Should I do? Wait. Oh, should I do Saddam Hussein when he's like when he looks like a homeless man?
Yeah,
Wait, I'm
that'd
gonna
be
do the
funny.
10.
This is peak. It does not get better than this. Oh god, it doesn't.
Mason just
Okay,
left.
that's the one we go. Wait, what? Oh, why would he leave?
I do not know.
That's I'm gonna let him cook.
Yeah, he's figuring something out.
Yeah, I don't know why you have to.
Oh, Mason, you're back.
Yeah,
My dad walked in the room, and I was afraid you guys would like say a bunch of racist shit around him.
wait, what?
My
Nathan
dad walked
or
in the room.
Mason,
I
we
was
would never.
afraid.
Oh my god, guys.
And just for the
Okay.
record, for all the listeners out there, we are not racist. All right, we are not. I'm not racist. They might be. I am not.
Okay, rate the profile pic, guys.
Ooh, I'm gonna do Mussolini's death photo. I'm gonna be Mussolini.
What?
Oh, he's upside down for that photo.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
Gage, go with
Wait,
that one picture of Oh no, one of you guys got to do it. I think. Never mind. I forgot.
question: do we even have a podcast name?
Yeah, I figured all that out. I found this to Mason earlier. I got all that stuff
Oh my
pretty much
god.
figured out.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Nathan, but there is like so I'm with my mom right now, and she's like West Side Dayton, dude. There is some like ghetto cattle, like pit bull named like I'm not even gonna say it, its name is Frankie, and it's currently like just yapping. So if y'all like hear like so viewers, if you guys hear like a pit bull in the background or like some ghetto cattle, it's that.
A pit bull
Oh my
named
god.
Frankie.
It's named Frankie and it's like abandoned as hell. So you know, like if it's released, like someone is dying. Like mailman comes, it's over. It's over for him. No, seriously, like he like opens the door and it accidentally slips out. It's like killing me. It's oh my, dude, it is like actually just yapping. Like I don't know. Okay, anyway. Point being, guys, if you're gonna have a pit bull, name it like the most horrific name you can think of because then it's gonna be like extremely nice. And also, don't leave them outside.
Yeah.
Guys, you cannot leave your dogs outside. They do not live there. They don't live outside.
Hey
You
guys,
can't do that.
in the future, I think I'm going to get like a French bulldog and name it like World Eater.
World destroyer, eater of
World
worlds.
eater.
The
World eaters.
sweetest, just
Just name it like
most
Chaos
harmless
Reigns.
dog ever. Just name it like Black Hole or something.
No, just name it like no, the Chaos Reigns. Chaos Reigns. Do we even have a name for this podcast? I don't want to be real. Do we even have a name?
Yes, I got it all figured out, Gage.
Okay, what is it? Yeah, you got to. Okay, you know what? I just want to say this. What is the next thing? Like, what's the next thing? What's the next topic? Because we got Chinese spyware, which was based, but a bit mid. I'm gonna admit.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
get back to this. Just we're kind of
okay, Kirk.
goofing off right now.
Do we
Okay.
really want to talk about the Indian like fentanyl crisis?
Indian
Okay.
fentanyl. Excuse
Okay.
me.
This one's funny. Can I please talk about this one? Can I
Oh
please
wait. Oh
introduce
yeah.
this
I
because
think
it
I
is
think I
so
heard about
funny.
this. Yeah, go on, Gage.
Okay. I want to introduce it because like it is just so I've known about this for like 3 weeks now. It is like the funniest thing, and no one at the lunch table listens to me whenever I start talking about it. But it's like the funniest shit you will ever hear. Okay, it is something out of a South Park episode. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just do it. Okay, so basically, a bunch of drug coyotes, and now a drug coyote is like a basically just like either a legal or illegal immigrant that just does like drug runs for the cartel. However, so in Montana, I think it's like Montana and Colorado. I'm pretty sure mainly Montana on like the Indian reserves. So fentanyl sells for like $1 a pill. Sure, it's sort of like a South Park joke, like all of it. And like so and the Indian reserve like all of them have been like just ravaged by fentanyl. Because and on Indian reserves, they're like mistreated as shit. Like seriously, like most of them don't have running water, electricity, school. Like it's a really bad thing,
No.
kind because the government and like I think it was like the 1950s or 60s, just like made a law saying that the federal government is not responsible for the Indians or like the Native Americans, which like really affected them. So if they just like put them on just like a bunch of like their like land, they just like threw them out there, and now they're all on like fentanyl now. So like most like the houses are like drug houses. Now, if I get some like this information wrong, please let me know. It is not a reported topic, and it needs to be. It was like there's like 3 news reports, but at one point a coyote was caught with 700,000 fentanyl pills in the trunk. It was so funny too. Like it's so funny because like the cop pulled him over and he's like, "Are you from around here?" He's like, "Que por favor?" He's like, "Senor, por favor."
Shut up.
You sound like Joe Swanson trying to speak Spanish.
I know. I was trying to do the Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, how'd you know she was gonna betray us? It's all in her eyes and her and
Okay.
the way she's leading us. It's like, but I thought you spoke Spanish. They both like look at each other for a couple seconds,
I don't know. It
seconds,
kind of sounds
and
like Joe Swanson to me.
yeah, and then Joe just and then John Marston just goes, "Senor, por favor,"
Dutch.
and then Arthur just
Dutch,
goes,
you
"Damn,
retard.
that's good."
Dutch.
What? Senor, por favor. Okay, damn, that's good. It's okay. Anyway,
Get back to the
so
fentanyl.
now I gotta upload the clip.
Gage, get back to the fentanyl.
Okay,
You
yeah,
fentanyl,
okay.
Gage.
About the fen. Okay,
The
so I'm
fent.
gonna send a picture of fentanyl. I'm gonna send a picture of fentanyl because it is wild.
Oh, all of the pills?
Yeah, the pills. Yeah, you could buy them for $1. Okay, so like at their like
Wait,
most
where?
highest
Where?
price,
Where? Where?
where oh my god,
You just sent
chat
the spy
where
balloon one
chat where.
again.
Oh fuck, it's
Yo,
fine. I
chat.
don't
Is he
care.
off the perk?
Also, is that
Chat, is
Saddam
he off?
Hussein?
Okay, no. Oh my god, no. This is
Chat. Does he have Skibbity Riz?
Yes, so is that a fent?
okay. Yeah, that's
Is that?
fentanyl.
That's just 30 on it. Is that the perk
Okay,
30?
I just want to say this too. Fentanyl is manufactured by China. Like the joke I said earlier about like about Xi Jinping getting it from the source. That's what I meant.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's mainly manufactured in China, and when gangs started getting it from China, so normally the cartels would buy it from China, and then the cartels would deal it like their own way. You get what I mean? However,
Mhm.
then the Chinese started just shipping it directly to dealers, cutting out the cartels. So then they started putting like bounties. I'm like bounties on drug dealers like heads. Like say like oh someone's doing fentanyl, but it's like the Chinese fentanyl. Then the Mexican cartel would just like go on Instagram or something or like with Telegram be like, hey guys, John Smith is worth $30,000. Whoever kills him gets $30,000. Go ham on him. So most gang violence that you see in like Philadelphia or whatever, it's not even like gang violence. It's just like a proxy war. It's just like a literal proxy war.
Wow.
We've gone so far with like drug dealing and gangs. They're not even gangs anymore. They're like actual just like militia,
Jeez.
but like an
Fucking
advanced
Somalia.
militia. Okay, fuck Somalia. Fuck Somalia. They're a bunch of
I
skims.
thought it was kind of like Somalia, like Somalian pirates type shit.
No. So the Somalian pirates, they just steal stuff like that. Like people. Oh my god, we are going to steal. No. So basically, what the Somalians do is they just go on the boat, say, guys, I'm gonna kill people. They're given money, and then they leave. They just fuck off.
Yeah.
However, the cartels, like, so say that you're dealing fentanyl, okay, but you're dealing the same fentanyl that they deal, except you're just not buying it from them. Then they'd go on Telegram and be like, hey guys, so and so is like worth $30,000. Whoever kills them, gets the money, and then it basically just becomes like just free for all for you. Like they basically just make people like kill you,
Wow.
but it's not even like them. It's not even, or sometimes most of the times it is them, but sometimes it's just not. But really interesting. Like when you look at most like gang violence stuff, and it is clearly just like a proxy war. Like it's just like most like I don't say like most drive-bys, but like I remember like a couple months ago, like those were huge. I think they still are, but I again, no, what? Okay, I want to recommend a news source for like all the viewers to watch. They are really good at what they do, and it is Channel 5 News with Andrew Callaghan because they actually speak the truth and they actually go down there. Now it's not like some like Ryan like I forgot what he's called, but like some Ryan like bullshit, some like dumbass dude, and he thinks that like he's a reporter. He has like the Mr. Beast. Something he's like, God, I want the city of zombies or whatever. I think it's like Tyler Oliveira. Fuck Tyler Oliveira. He just goes around making
Oh
like
yeah.
Mr. Beast thumbnails of like of just people of like people who clearly do not deserve it.
Hmm.
I saw the one
But
video of him like going to Argentina trying to see if he could find Hitler's like body, some shit. He found
yeah,
bones.
dude.
Seriously, he had to get them tested. Thing is, they're like fucking coyote bones.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of clickbait. That's what I mean. Okay, I
Yeah.
just want to say this too. Channel 5 a couple of weeks ago, he made a video about the migrant crisis, right? He's like, oh, people crossing the border illegally,
Yeah.
So he wanted to find more about it. So he went into Mexico legally and was trying to find coyote, like not drug coyotes, but just coyotes, people that would hop them over the border. So he found like some guys, I forget their name, but the viewers can watch the video, but like he hops the border with them, except that's a federal offense and he didn't know it's called failure to declare, and it is punishable to like 8 years in federal prison.
Wow.
So he hopped the border with them, and I'm not joking when it says Border Patrol is tracking him the entire time with thermal like helicopters and cameras. Dude, they were focused on like some like white collar white person, like not even really hopping the border, just to, like walk because they had to like cross like a river, just cross the river, and they like they have like boats and helicopters on them. But then the 30,000 migrants that are like going into California, just everyone just goes like, no man, I'm just going the other way. Andrew Callaghan though, Channel 5, get him now, get him.
I'll definitely
Yeah,
look into that guy
I
and
want to be sponsored.
Channel
I
5.
want to be sponsored by Channel 5. Andrew Callaghan. I want to be sponsored by him, and I just want to say this for the viewers: Channel 5 News, fuck the authority. If 5 is the best number. I'm sucking off Channel 5 here, but he truly is great. Anyway, Nate, I'm gonna let you talk now.
All right. So you brought up proxy wars, which
Yep.
uh, so I'm assuming that you two know and the viewers know about the conflict between Russia and Ukraine right now, and
Honestly,
Israel and
no.
Palestine, or Israel Hamas, whatever, just whatever's
It's
happening in the Middle
Hamas.
East right now. All right.
Palestine isn't really fighting, so it's just Hamas like in Palestine. They're not really
Okay.
like
So
it's
but
not
weren't they
Palestine.
backed
It's
by
just
the
like it's
Palestinian
like
government though?
what? They're not a government.
Aren't they
So
backed by the Palestinian officials though?
there's not really Palestinian officials. There's not really. It's okay. I just want to say it's Palestine. The Gaza is extremely the Middle East as a whole is extremely unstable. So when someone says government, they think of like what we have. But the thing is that you got to think about it from their perspective. They don't really have a government. Some of them do, but they mainly operate with like elders.
Yeah.
Like if you're old, you just have like power. Like that's mainly like how it goes.
Dude, the
So,
Middle East has been unstable for 30 years, 40 years,
homie, it's been
really.
unstable like since the Crusades.
Yeah, that's true,
Homie,
but
I'm not just this. Dude, the beef between Israel and Palestine literally goes back to the Crusades.
yeah,
Like
actually.
quite literally. It's all just like a war about religion. Like so what we're seeing now is so usually what would happen is there'd be little rockets, and what I'm not going to say this. It was called mowing the lawn. So what would happen? Like Hamas, whatever, they launched like 5 rockets in Israel. They level a couple buildings, maybe a block, and then they just go back. However, so I watched a video on this that my dad sent me, and I also now I'm gonna say this. I'm not an expert in this. I'm not, but from what the Bible has told me, and from what history tells us, is that when Moses was told by God, "Hey, Israelites, Jews, this land is yours. However, there are people there, and you're not going to take that level of disrespect. So they kind of do. It's weird. Not a history expert here, so if I'm wrong, correct me. But they move. They try to coexist. However, of course, this is a whole religious thing and racism. So it's God punished them or something. I don't know. Scattered them all throughout the world. Scattered Jews throughout the world. They come back. However, basically, what the Jews are doing now is they're finally trying to, instead of just what their goal here is not to Hamas is not their goal. Let me just say it. Killing Hamas is not their goal. Their goal is to either annihilate or displace all of the Palestinians in Gaza. Like that, what they're trying to do is that instead of just mowing the lawn, trying to destroy, they're just trying to burn the grass entirely. They're either going to displace the Gazans and all the Palestinians, or they are going to kill them. They're just going to kill them.
It's really interesting.
It is. It is. It's a hard topic too, because then you get into a whole religious thing of, oh, but my religion says this, and then you get a whole thing of, well, can we use religion in this sense? And it just becomes a whole thing.
You know,
it is very interesting topic.
Yeah, guys, and viewers. So, one interesting thing about this whole conflict with Israel and Hamas, so one really interesting thing about this is, well, really, one interesting thing about Israel, just in general, in the Bible, it prophesies that of course, I'm paraphrasing here because I don't have the literal verse in front of me.
Yeah, Bible. We don't have the sources, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't have the Bible. I'm not reading this actively. So if I'm wrong, just let me know. But I'm basically just paraphrasing this.
Yeah, I'm just sort of paraphrasing what I remember. But in the Bible, I'm pretty sure that it prophesies that the last days of humanity is after, or soon after, Israel becomes a nation, which it became a nation in 1948, which is what, 76 years ago?
Hold on, 1948. Hold on, let me cook. 1948
76 years
minus
ago.
20. 76 years.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Got it. Oh, sorry.
But
76 years though.
But that is really interesting, though, especially just that prophecy, it happening, and now with this conflict between Israel and another force.
Yeah. If I may say this, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Nathan, but I do want to say this. If we look at this from a religious standpoint, what they're doing, if we look at this from their religious standpoint, what they're doing has already been prophesied, and apparently God has told them to do this. However, if we take religion out of this, the stuff they're doing is truly horrific. If we take out the religious aspect and we just look at it for what it is, it's people just look at it and they just think, oh, it's horrific actions, and it is. However, they're not seeing why they're doing it. That's one of the things that always frustrated me, is that when people talk about conflicts like this, they know about the stuff going on, but they don't know why. You see what, the context is extremely important, and they're what they're doing in Gaza is horrific. It is some brutal stuff. I have videos on my phone, which isn't a great source, but on Reddit, if you go to r/war, you can find videos of Israel war crimes, of them killing children, because most of the population in Gaza is under 18, and they know this, However, they still decide to just level blocks, and multiple Israelites in government positions have even said on news stuff oh, Hamas is all the people. There is no civilians in Gaza. They're not gonna say it open, but they'll be there really is none, because they voted for Hamas. Here's the thing though, there is no voting in Gaza. There's no government. You just have a bunch of old people saying that because they have power because they're old. There is no government. It's just a bunch of old people saying oh yeah, I'm the church elder. I'm the mosque elder. Whatever. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a video on that Reddit. It was, I think you saw it too. It's the kid throwing the rock at the Israeli soldier.
Yeah, and he got like fucking shot. Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, he was autistic, but at the same time, like it was context in the video. I mean, it's like a most credible source, but at the same time, like it's you see him getting shot. Essentially, I'm not gonna show the video to this because it's going on YouTube. But if you want to look for yourself, go to r/war on Reddit. You will find a lot of Ukraine and Russian drone footage, and you will also find a lot of God stuff. Like now, here's the thing: it's it's hard. It's hard to watch honestly because they're hard to look at. They truly are. Like because it's horrific. I mean, this is war. There is no such thing as a war crime. I'm just gonna be real. Like I'm not trying to be like edgy. But, like there's seriously no such thing as a war crime. It's all is fair in love and war. You can make laws all you want, but at the same time you can't. But at the same like war crimes. If you commit them, it's illegal. We don't. Only the people who lose follow that. The people who win don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Well, I brought up proxy wars because
Yeah.
so what I think is happening right now and has been happening for a fair bit is we are currently in a second Cold War, or the first
Oh.
Cold War never fully ended. Because
Yeah, bro. I actually think I agree with that more. I feel like the first Cold War is like still just like kind of going on,
yeah,
I feel like it just dipped down. It never went away.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
at the same time, like
absolutely. It just died
so
down for a few years, with a little bit of stuff always happening here and there, and then it just shot up in recent years. But
I think honestly, the introduction of nukes into warfare was one of the worst decisions humanity has ever made. Because now it has made a lot of wars not happen. At the same time, it means that if a war does happen, it's going to be horrific and it's going to lead to like uncountable deaths.
yeah,
dude. Like the development of nukes. Like imagine how bad that's gonna be.
We already have.
I know exactly. Imagine like the use of nukes. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
No, man, you good. But yeah,
So like using nukes, like you know how bad it's gonna be.
so
like
only
India, Pakistan, they've just been piling up nuclear weapons. China, they don't. Okay, I just want to say this. China's not a nuclear superpower.
no,
I don't know if y'all knew that. They're not. They don't have a lot. North Korea, okay. Oh, dude, we'll shoot that down in a
North Korea
heartbeat.
only has like 30 nukes. I'm
yeah.
not even
Yeah,
joking.
and we'll shoot them all down.
The only nuclear superpower, or the only uh, nuclear superpower other than, or sorry, the only nation that has nuclear power other than the United States that poses a genuine threat is Russia.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they've been the
because that's
main,
also because Russia just like stockpiled during the Cold War. I mean, we
yeah,
did too, but yeah.
but they have been the biggest threat, nuke wise, since the Cold War. But
Oh yeah.
okay, so back to the whole Cold War thing, like modern day Cold War thing. For example, not I don't remember. It was a year or two ago. Those Chinese spy balloons
Yeah.
that were taking pictures. That was documented. But
Oh yeah, they totally were.
yeah, yeah, like the photos have been released. They've been out, but so they were officially um, just spying. But that
Yeah.
okay. So the whole like premises of a Cold War is basically an information war. That's basically what it is. Trying to see what the other person has, so and comparing that to what you have to see if you can win them and or see if you can beat them in a hot war. And
Yeah.
in the first Cold War, which I do agree with that the Cold War never truly died or ended. I mean, I do believe that, but I'm just going to use it like this, or I'm just going to say it like this because that's
Yeah.
simpler. So the first Cold War had a number, like a massive number of smaller proxy wars that
Oh
were
yeah.
mostly
It was
between two
insane.
different sides that were funded by I guess our allies and us.
Soviet Union, yeah.
Yeah.
Soviet Union and us mainly.
That's literally like all the Cold War is. It's just the Soviet Union and the United States making other small countries go to war with each other.
Yeah, that is.
Literally.
Yeah, because
That's
they're
what
all just like
happened
fighting for
when
superiority.
yeah, that's what happened when Sudan broke up. That's what happened in Vietnam.
Korea.
Yep,
Yeah,
Korea.
and the same thing that's happening in
Exactly.
Ukraine is
That's
the same
also kind of what
attacks
happened
are
in
the same.
Afghanistan in the 80s, I think. I think.
Nope, you're right. The 80s, because it was right after Russia retreated, 1991, that the Soviet Union collapsed.
Yeah. And then there's
Because
the.
they shot
Oh,
their number.
but yeah, that is exactly what's happening with Ukraine and Russia and Israel and Hamas. Just two proxy wars happening right now,
Yeah,
which
see, the
both
U.S.
sides of
is
those wars are being
yeah.
funded by the two sides of the Cold War, which is United States and Russia.
Yeah.
I feel like Russia just made a giant mistake for going for Ukraine because like they're not really going to get anything out of Ukraine if they ever actually do like get Ukraine.
Yeah,
Also,
like
in
if
the
they
amount
capture
of
it, what are they
time,
gonna get?
exactly, in the amount of time they've like fought Ukraine, like tons of people have joined NATO. Like Russia's like fuck, like Russia just like took the L.
Yeah, honestly, so in my opinion, what this like shows with, and I'm not trying to like be like ultimate like you at United States patriot here or like lie or anything, but because I like to keep the facts straight, and I do want to say this about the Chinese spy balloon, Nathan. I don't want to sound like an a-hole, but but the Chinese spy balloon photos being released. Do we have a source on that? Because I don't. Now,
I remember
I
seeing
don't
the
want to like
photos.
got it, but I just don't want to like say something and be like, oh, but I remember seeing them, and then not say it, so then people just like think that like we're just like really like incredible. You get what I
Yeah, I
mean? Like
know.
that's why I'm saying like, oh, if I'm wrong, check me. Let
I know.
me know.
I remember seeing the pictures. I do not have a
Got it.
readily available source, but I'm sure if you did a little bit of your own personal research, you would be able to find those pictures.
I'm sure, yeah, like CIA.gov or something.
Yeah.
Something. Point point being though, yeah, one thing that is really interesting with Ukraine is I don't know how to say this. It's I have a lot of thoughts about Ukraine. They are. I just want to say this. The Ukrainians are not Nazis. I'm not trying to be like a Z-tard here, like Russian propagandist here, but I actually do think that the Ukrainian government, if like earlier, and I think even now, it is somewhat corrupt. Now, don't like not all governments are corrupt in a sense, but I think like in a sense like Hunter Biden, he was involved in the this is like on like the laptop thing that they were like freaking out about, but it was so Ukraine had like a nuclear power plant thing that like they built there in, like I think 2013. I don't know the years, but I think it's like 2013 or 2014. But Hunter Biden was like working like apparently like leader of the power plant or something, and got like millions out of it. I think like hundreds of millions out of it because he was just because he was just taking like giving himself bonuses. And the same with like a ton of Ukrainian government officials where they're just giving themselves just a bunch of bonuses.
Yeah.
And one thing I always thought is like we give them hundreds of billions of dollars in aid. Now, I didn't want to say this. We're giving them literal money, but also like like when you see articles like $100 billion given to Ukraine, people always think like, oh, we just gave them $100 billion. We might have given them maybe like a couple like couple $100 million in like actual money, but like I assume most of that money, I'm not even joking when I say this, is just like military weapons
Yeah.
because
It's mostly
weapons are
equipment.
expensive.
Yeah. Which also brings me on to another thing I want to talk about. So I'm sure both of you guys heard that recently there was a. Now, mind you, it was supposed to be a uh, like a border bill, right? It was supposed to be a border aid bill, sending a bunch of money to the United States and Mexican border because there's a big
Yeah,
issue happening down there right now. But
big influx. Yeah,
then I think it was maybe like 5 or 6 billion that was supposed to be sent to the border, and
yeah,
but then a bunch of other stuff was, or a bunch of riders were added onto that original bill, which sending tens of billions of dollars to like Ukraine, sending billions of dollars to Israel, sending some like sending like hundreds of millions of dollars to Taiwan, and comparatively, so I think the total like the bottom line was like 90 or 95 billion dollars total, but only like 5 billion of that was going to the border, which is what the bill was originally supposed to be. I'm pretty sure.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is wild, dude. I'm not trying to say like, dude, that's wild. Like,
I know. Which
no, like
also
that is
that bill
actually
passed the Senate, but I'm pretty sure it got immediately denied by the House. So that bill did not. It might not have passed. I do not know. It's very recent though.
yeah. I do want to say this to the viewers watching. Don't use us as sources.
Oh yeah,
We'll just
do
here to
not,
inform you
do not.
about it. Do your
We're
own
just three
studies.
teenagers who thought of this idea last week. So
Yeah. Yeah, for like we just like thought about doing this like last week. Like, okay, I just want to say this. We got your friend to just give us just stuff to talk about.
yeah, like he brought up
That's so
that
funny.
whole Wi-Fi outage and that Chinese satellite being launched like literally yesterday.
Yeah. That's insane. So much crazy stuff is going on in the world. Like I feel
Mhm.
okay, I want to say this.
It's no secret to anyone that the world is in a very bad place right now,
When is it
and
not?
that is true.
Yeah,
That
for
is
real. When is
entirely
it
true.
not? Like,
There's always something
Okay.
happening around the world.
Yeah, if I want to say this so bad, but like one thing I hate so much is that when like parents or your grandparents say, "Oh, it was so nice back in the day, I could have my door unlocked." Like I okay, here's one thing that always pees me off. The world was never just better at one point. Now, like don't get me wrong, there were points in the economy where there was an influx, whatever, but the world was never better. There was never a good time. There was always bad things like 1940s, people coming back, 1950s, house are going crazy, suburbia's coming in. However, 25, I think it's around 25% of people in America were below the poverty line or at the poverty line, or just barely above it.
I think it might have been 30%, maybe even
It
higher.
might, it might have been close to 30. It might have been close. Yeah, but point being though is that, and African Americans when they went to go collect their GI Bill, the GI Bill, they were rejected. It's true. It like the world was never just safer. It's like, oh, we have our. It's like, yeah, you could, and like people could be trusted, but like, no, nobody could be. It would. It was just stupid. It's just people like looking back with rose-tinted glasses and thinking that, oh, their generation was like the best. It's just hate that so much. I
But
hate it because it's like y'all never had it better.
but also Gage, that
Mhm.
could be compared to like now, or like their situation then might have been better than their situation now. But like globally, the world has never really been in a good place globally. But that changes when you go locally to
Yeah,
to a certain nation, to a certain state, city, community, person, whatever.
yeah.
It's completely subjective whether the world is in a good spot, I guess, right?
I guess so. Yeah, it
And,
just depends on how you
and
look
it
at it,
really
really.
depends on what perspective you look at that from, because a lot of those people who say, "Oh, we had it a lot better back then," they're looking at they're only looking at their specific, uh, just at
Just area.
their
They're
world,
focused on
right?
themselves.
Huh?
No, like they're focused on themselves. They're
Yeah,
not really
yeah,
thinking about what's going on around.
yeah. They're focused on
Yep.
them.
Nathan, what were we gonna say?
No, else you kind of said it for me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, just really just it all just boils down to just roasting in glasses, essentially, just nostalgia. That's what I would like to leave that. Do we have any more topics? Or are we out? Because if so, I just want to bring one as like a joke, but if there's another topic, Nathan, let me know.
Yeah, go on. This is it's supposed to be an open discussion here.
Got it. Okay, I want to bring this up because of just like how funny it is, and it seems like a Rick and Morty episode. Taylor Swift in her private jet. Everyone should know about this. Everybody should know. I hate talking about Taylor Swift. Like, I truly do not like Taylor Swift, but what she's doing with the private jet is hilarious. Do you know? Have you heard, Nathan? You've heard about the private jet, right?
Like I've seen the memes, yeah.
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 So there was a dude on. So a couple years back, there was a dude on Twitter who was Now these are all public, but he was posting like locations of like where Elon Musk's private jet was, like
I
at all
do
times.
remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, he got taken down, but this is public information. I just want to say this. He was posting the location and flight times of Taylor Swift's private jet. Look, dude, she was taking okay, her shortest flight this year was 30 minutes long. I'm not even.
It took
It's
more
30 minutes.
time to
It's a
prep the
private jet,
plane than it took to fly
dude.
it.
Where is it
She
going
literally.
to, and where is it coming from?
Let
Yeah.
me say this. She literally flew her private jet to New York to get coffee. I'm not even trolling.
Dude.
Dude, we get paper straws and we watch it dissolve in her cup while she flies. Like, dude, she has produced 1,200 times more CO2 than like the average human in like a year.
Which also, one other thing to sort of get off
Dude,
the
Greta
Taylor
Thunberg
Swift
should like
topic.
go to war with Taylor Swift.
What?
For real, dude, Greta Thunberg, dude, just check on Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Call it 2020. Call it 2050, and it's just about how Taylor destroyed the planet with her private jet in like Antarctica.
okay, so one thing is a lot of people talk about global warming, right?
Yeah,
And a lot of people in America and Western countries talk about how to reduce carbon emissions by killing livestock or not using gas cars, whatever, using
yeah,
paper straws or whatever. But
paper
then,
straws.
okay, so the two biggest countries or the two countries that produce the most amount of, I guess, greenhouse gases into the atmosphere are
Yeah.
China and India, which is not surprising
Oh yeah.
considering their size
Yeah.
and population. But they
I
both
think we're
have
third, but yeah.
insane, like, I'm not even joking, like, they probably have thousands of coal mines still over in those two nations separately, like, or individually,
Yeah.
I mean. And, like, China is constantly opening up more and more coal mines just so frequently. And no one
Oh
over there
yeah.
is doing anything about it, even though they're the biggest contributors to their or to what some people call global warming, right? And
Yeah.
America,
Greenhouse gases, CO2 emissions.
which America does still produce a lot. I'm sure. I did not, of course,
Oh
have
yeah,
the
I think we're like
statistics in
third.
front
I
of me.
think we're third on that.
Probably, yeah,
At least
probably
top 5. I'd say at least top 5.
At
top
least
5 or
top
10,
5.
top 5 or 10, I'd say, because I'm sure there's some random industrialist nation out there that has a lot, but like a
Yeah.
bunch of people over here are doing like such little when you look at it from an objective lens. So little
Yeah.
that it is
Like if you
like
compare us to
water.
China, like they're doing insane.
Yeah, like they aren't doing anything to reduce their emissions.
Because they don't care.
Yeah, they don't
They
care.
don't care. Because they're not on the world's like they're on the world stage, but they just don't care what other people think about them. And honestly, I think we should have that mindset. Honestly, because I feel like we're just I'm gonna compare America to Disney here. I feel like we're kind of just trying to like pander,
I think
especially like
America
the now
should. I think America should stop messing with
world
just
politics, like not
foreign.
trying to control the world.
Yeah, I feel like America should stop dabbling in foreign, uh,
That's fair.
just stuff because I can't remember the
Like for
specific
real,
word I'm going to
let the
use.
U.S. just like deal with their own problems. Like stop dealing with like other foreign shit.
Yes, this is
Like deal with
exactly going back
Russia
to what
invading
I was talking
Ukraine.
about that border bill, where such a small amount was going to an actual problem that United States have, but the rest
Like
of
a
it was
genuine
going
issue.
completely out the door.
Yeah, we have homeless veterans who are just like being left behind. They're just being like street. when there are migrant people who get into take a bus to New York and get a free hotel for a month, and they can reapply for it. And
Yeah,
they're given money too.
it is insane.
Guys, here's how to make money in 2024. Okay, top 10 ways of making money in 2024. You ready? Number 10. Cross the border. Okay, cross the border into Mexico. Throw away all your passports. Throw everything away. You are no longer you're no longer who you are. In your name is now Eduardo. Walk across the river into Texas. Get caught. Get sent onto a bus into New York. Get into the hotel for free, and then get paid money to be there. That's how you make money, guys, in 2024. Trust.
And number 9 is scamming.
Trust. Number
Yeah, bro. Become
number
entertained.
one way of making money this year. Okay, y'all ready for it?
Hang on.
Fentanyl dealing. Guys deal fentanyl.
No, that is number 2. Look, number 1 way of making money in 2024 in this year nowadays is don't make money.
Oh wait, hold on. Let him cook.
Look,
Social Security.
Wait, is he onto something, chat? Chat, is he onto something?
look. The
Unemployment.
number 1 way to make money nowadays in 2024 this year is don't make money. Just don't.
Because then you'll collect unemployment.
It's
Dude,
not
let him
even
cook
trying to get.
though.
I'm just saying, just don't make money. There's no point to it. It's not supposed to make
There's
sense.
no point in money. There's no point in money.
There's no point in money.
Guys, throw away all your money. Burn it. Burn all your money. You don't need
You're
it.
stronger than the
Why would
police
you?
officers. You should fight the police
You're
officers.
stronger than the.
You should fight the
Guys,
police
fight the
force.
police
You're
officer. You're
stronger.
stronger than me.
You'd win. I know you would.
You would. I believe in you. Go on, fight them.
Disclaimer
Do it.
to any
Dude, reach
retarded.
for a police officer's gun.
Hey,
Reach for the
disclaimer
police
to any
officer.
retarded viewers or listeners. Don't, of course, do not take literally any of this seriously,
God,
or at
do
least
not
the
do
more
that,
recent
guys.
stuff, like
Please,
the,
God, do
the,
not
the
actually
silly
reach
stuff.
for the
Really,
officer's
the
gun.
silly stuff that we're
He will
talking
kill
about.
you.
Don't take that literally. Don't take that seriously. But
You actually reach for the officer's gun. They'd be like, "Why'd you reach for the officer's gun?" They'd be like, "Because of this podcast I saw on YouTube of these 3 teenage boys."
or like
Okay,
crossing
I
the
want to say
border
this.
from
Nathan,
Mexico, changing
what's the
your name,
podcast
and then
name?
coming back. Like, don't do that. Now, of course,
Yeah.
with the more serious topics that we were talking about earlier, take that with a grain of salt, but take it into consideration. That is one of the really big points of this.
Yeah. For real. Take all of what we're saying with a grain of salt. But guys, I do want to say this. This is a genuine piece of advice from me. Here's what you do when a police officer pulls you over, okay? Guys, do this. Make sure to do this
Do not
every single
listen to
time a police officer
Gage.
stops you.
Never listen to Gage. He will tell you advice on how to get yourself shot.
Guys, this is how you talk to police. Okay, so here's what you do. So the officer pulls you over. So immediately act erratic. Okay? That will make the cop know that you're in a hurry and that you need to be somewhere. So and make sure to immediately start mess around your glove box. And now make sure to have your gun right next to your registration. Now when he walks up, still be panicking and all. However, make sure that he can see the gun along with the registration, and immediately grab your wallet that's from your back pocket, and then now make sure to immediately grab it to not waste his time with the nice police officer. Immediately point at him. So that way he knows that you're trying to. So that way he knows that you are taking this seriously and you are not just brushing him off. Next, what you do is you say, "Officer, I am strapped." So that way he knows you're wearing your seatbelt. Tell him that you've been drinking all night, so he knows you're hydrated and you're not dehydrated at the wheel. Next, when he asks you if you have any weapons in the car, say, "No, officer, I don't." Even if you do. Because here's what you should have: unregistered firearm in your glove box. Keep it in. File the serial number off. So that way he knows that, because you're not an effing nerd. So he doesn't treat you like a nerd, okay? Just file it off. You don't need it. And then, when he finds it, panic, try to reach for it. Just try to reach for it insanely, and then start saying how you need fentanyl.
It's for medical use, I medical
It's
use.
for medical use. Guys, this is how you survive a traffic stop with a police officer. Now, if you're black, just just give them your license registration. Just get mad.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's how you survive police officers, guys. Make sure, and when you see a police officer, make sure to reach for their gun, so that way they know that you take gun safety seriously. You want to, because you
That
want
way
to show them your
that you believe in the Second Amendment and stuff.
exactly. You want to show them your gun safety, and you want to show them how safe you are with a gun.
So, like a fifth or just insert number here, disclaimer. Never listen to Gage
Do
give
not
you
do
good
any of this.
advice. Never do that.
Do not do anything I said. Do not do that, guys. Please,
If you
God, do
get
not do.
pulled over
Some viewer
by a
can do
police
this.
officer, act very calmly. Do not say more than you need to. Hand them your license and registration, and do
Say
not
that
let
you're
them search your
strapped
car.
though. Tell them that you're strapped though. Seriously, it'll help you out because then he'll think that you're not wearing a seatbelt if you don't say that you're strapped. Guys, guys lie to the check. Okay. Okay, I'm done with the bit. I'm done with the bit.
The bit
It's
lasted
over.
like
It's over.
10 minutes.
It
Yeah,
was
for
not
real.
10 minutes. It was not 10 minutes.
It was some amount of time between right now and 10 minutes ago.
Okay, you know what, Nathan? New topic. What is it? What's the new topic?
There's no new. I don't got anything else.
Should I just fall over in my chair and and just circle? I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. Just fall over in your chair. Just fall over in
Being
your
on
chair,
top
but don't say anything. I really want to hear this. Oh, and take
I
a
can't do
laptop
that
with
to
you.
my mom. just chuck it into the floor. Just spike it.
Fall
yeah,
over in
literally.
your chair right now. Do not say a word, and take the laptop with you so I can hear it.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Guys, okay. I will lie to an officer, but I will not fall over my chair. This is gonna be played off in
What?
court. How much you want to bet? This is so gonna be played off in court. See, Your Honor, clearly he would lie to a police officer. Dude, oh my god. I'm just, dude. They're when I get a job like McDonald's, they're like, okay, everything you're really good. You got a good work ethic. You work hard. You show up. You're punctual. However, one thing we gotta do is just an internet background check, and it's all over. It's all over.
Dude, if I ever hear that you are getting accepted into your dream job or going to college or something, I am pulling up every single snap that you have sent me, Gage. And I'm pulling up the Gardic phone screen recording. And I'm
No,
pulling up
no, no,
these
no.
podcasts. And I'm
Dude,
pulling
don't
up
do
the
the Gartic
videos
phone.
I
Don't do the
took on my
Gartic phone.
phone whenever we
You
hung out.
Homie, if you did the Gartic phone, you're reporting yourself too.
I can cut out the parts that I was involved.
No, you can't. Oh wait,
already uploaded to
wait. Hear
YouTube.
me out.
You already uploaded
You
it.
won't know. Wait,
It's
hold on, guys.
unlisted.
Hear
It's
me
an
out. Hear me
unlisted
out.
video.
Hear me out. Guys, hear me out. It's all a mystery.
He just left.
Did he just leave? Why'd he
He
leave?
just left the party or the call.
Why'd he just leave?
I don't know. I think he's trying to
Why'd he
find the
just leave?
video.
What? You don't have to leave the Discord call to find the video.
Whatever.
He
What were you saying,
okay.
Gage?
Lesson of the story, guys. Reach for the officer's gun. Do it. It's really funny. He'll
Shut
get the
up.
joke. He'll get the joke.
Don't do anything that Gage says, viewers.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's this?
Mason, why do you keep on me in? Are you
Zach. He
tweaking
changed
off
his
the perk?
picture.
Dude, I'm fresh off the perk, and my dad just keeps walking in my room.
Oh, that's why I keep leaving.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, you can just turn down the volume, but yeah.
And it's still pretty fucking loud.
Mason,
Actually,
what are you?
I'm playing zombies right now. So
Playing zombies.
Oh, Mason. How are you on Discord? What are you using to be on Discord right now?
Probably
my phone.
Your phone?
Yeah.
That's what I'm using too. So,
Ah,
you're on Kino. What round are you on?
alright.
I'm actually not on Key anymore. I'm on Barrett.
How many
Really?
times have you
Alright.
died?
I only died once on Kino.
What round did you get to?
I got to 13.
13. What round are you on right
I
now?
think the worst.
Right now, I'm on round 5 Erupt.
Round 5 rooked.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Right.
Man, you gotta play Call of the Dead on that thing. I've heard the map really glitches out on Call of the Dead.
Guys.
And I just died right as you said that.
Damn. Okay. Alright, anyway. I think we've ran out of topics at this point. Honestly, we're just kind of just beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
I think we should end the episode here. Also, what's the podcast called? You never answered my question.
You'll figure it out when it gets uploaded in like an hour
I'll
or
figure it
two.
out. Okay, dude, what you're gonna silent treatment? Okay, what am I, a woman?
Yes.
Oh.
Silent treatment. What?
Okay, but yeah, I gotta say this was a solid first episode.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
it's a solid episode.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah,
guys, you okay? And you two, I hate to kind of be this kind of person, but
yeah.
could you two sort of get this out there, right? Whenever this does go live, I'll of course notify you too. But whenever this does go live, can you two sort of push it out there, like share it to people?
Yeah, I'll just like put it in like Discords and stuff like that. Like,
All right. Well, thank you. And also to any viewers, just saying it would really help the video or the podcast episode, whatever. It would really help this. It would also really help my channel, and it would give me it would give me a slight ego boost. So if you could share the video out, that would be nice.
They can think that get them high on life.
Huh?
No, I said, guys, get him high on life. Just make him think that he's God. Dude, it's like a TMZ thing. Like, where are they now?
Just turn up into a celebrity.
Yeah,
Look,
for real.
I'm joking, all right?
Have like a horrific
but
downfall.
it
Have
would
like
be
a horrific downfall.
look. It would mean a lot to me if everyone who watched my stuff and enjoyed it shared it to other people, so more people know about me. That would be nice.
Also, fuck the like and subscribe. Just share it to other people. We don't need you guys to like and subscribe. We don't care, but just watch it. It's fun. You don't have to like it or subscribe it, but comment. Honestly, for real, just comment. I'm not trying to boost like the algorithm here, but like,
dude,
please
on my last
comment.
video,
We want to know what you
Please
guys
comment the word fentanyl. Comment the word
guys.
fentanyl.
Guys, comment.
Okay, but okay, so on my latest video, it has like last time I checked, which is the other day, it had like nearly 50 views with only 3 likes and 3 comments. So that's not a very good ratio there. But yeah,
it's all right.
I gotta say this has been a good. I think this has been a good starting episode, and I am very excited to see where this podcast goes in the future. So.
Honestly, this was kind of goated. You know, every Saturday we should do this.
It's not going to be with us 3, of course, because it's my podcast. But yeah,
it's not just going to be like us 2. Like, I understand. Like, if you want to do it with other.
Yeah.
Also,
I wanted to do the first episode with us 3.
Yeah. If I may end the podcast off on, I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to do a weird thing here, Nathan. But can I just like say quick? It's not going to be long. But I just want to say this, guys. Watch Channel 5 News with Andrew Callaghan. He's truly a goat. And yeah, Channel 5 News, fuck the authority, and 5 is the best number.
I'm sure that I'll be using that or that news source in the future for future episodes. I'm sure I will be.
He's a good source, yeah. I recommend it.
All right. Well, thank you very much, you two. Do you two have any final words?
Channel 5 News, fuck the authority.
And Nathan? All right. All right. Good talk, guys. Good episode. Hope you two have a good night, and I can probably get this out.
Ray gun!
You got the ray gun?
Yeah.
I did.
Dude, we got the ray gun.
You got the ray gun. Anyway. Yo, to close out the podcast, you got the ray gun on zombies. That's awesome.
You got the ray gun on zombies, guys.
Let's go.
You got the ray gun. You got the ray gun.
Oh, it's all quiet, and all of a sudden I scream ray gun.
That's your final word?
Literally.
That's your closing statement of the podcast. It was ray gun shouted. Sick.
While playing fucking Varrock Zombies.
Okay, we're ending this now. I'm done. We're not going to beat around the bush. This is over.
All right, have a good night, you two. This is a great talk. A great first episode. Hope this does well.
For real.
And yeah,
Oh yeah,
hope you have a good night, and see y'all Monday.
we will. Alright, you too.
Yeah,
Have a
so
good one,
See ya.
y'all.
and that's that. It's my first episode of this podcast. I don't know how long this will last. I don't know where this podcast will take me, but I'm truly greatly excited to start this. I'm always a fan of starting new things, and yeah, I am very excited to see where this goes. I want to do every Saturday night, or at the latest Sunday, sometime on Sunday, every single week. I want to release a new podcast episode. So I really hope this goes well. This goes somewhere. And again, if you did enjoy the video, if you would like the video, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you like the video, I highly recommend you checking out some of my other content, especially my long form videos. I just released a video the other day actually, but if you liked this and you liked some of my other content, I would really appreciate you subscribing. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be begging and whatever, but if you like the stuff, I'm going to be releasing. I'm more than likely going to be releasing more stuff like it in the future. So there's that. There's also notifications or whatever for whenever I upload once in a blue moon. But look, I want to start uploading more often. And also, lastly, I'm pretty sure I already said this, but if you liked this, please share this with people, right? Or even if you didn't like it, share it with other people, please. If you just found it interesting or whatever. But I want to close this out. Whenever you're listening to this, hope that you're doing well, and hope this video finds you well. And I hope that you have a great rest of whatever your day, night is. Yeah. So yeah.